Alright, hello world, how are you doing? Yeah, the usual. I mean, okay, I wasn't actually late to my own stream that much, but well, I had little talk with my dear friend Tal and some other preparations before starting, so well, it got slightly just slightly belated, but I am here. I welcome my dear friends again, Tal and also Golem today in the chat, because Golem is on his rightfully deserved vacation. And I also welcome Nicey. Hello.
Hello, I'm also there.
Yay.
Holding the fort here.
Yeah. Yes, Tiny Tal is here.
Yep.
Yep. So already the late to the stream was crossed out. I did update it with the occasional B was also turned to occasional Zoe when Zoe comes around.
Nice.
So I remembered. If there's anything I can cross out right away is DVD bounce once again, because she's still bouncing. I didn't close her. There was a percentage up on the coinage goal on my coffee, but it was off stream, so that doesn't count, obviously.
Yeah. But still, congratulations to that.
Yeah, thank you. I actually, in my notes, I have it to mention the coffee as well in general. Although I cannot say if I actually fixed the issue from the previous time with the things not showing up, because everything is fine on my coffee. My my YouTube is connected. Unless it's, I don't know, it's some I don't know how to say it. Some update on YouTube side, and maybe also OBS, as with the whole chat thing that, as you can see, is still not fixed.
Could be. And sometimes the updates, especially, well, before updates actually, systems tend to be a little bit hiccupy.
Yeah.
And not run totally smooth until the update is actually made. So maybe, perhaps.
Yeah, in some time. I maybe figured out the problem with the audio being so loud on the donations, I think. Although I'm scared. It was actually, I think, the browser source stuff has its own thing in the general audio settings, like in the system. Like OBS itself has its own volume bar, and the same goes for apparently the browser sources. So I turned that one down a little bit, so we might see if that changed anything. For a second, when I was changing the scenes, you could see the art that I have prepared for today, because a bit unfortunately, the art that I intended to do today, it wasn't, the sketch wasn't completely finished, so I decided I will leave that one for the next stream, and instead I will finish the piece that will be part of the upcoming contest for Refuse Tales anniversary, which would be draw this in your style.
Yeah.
Like last year, just something a tiny bit different. Although, well, I couldn't help myself and have my doctor in there. Of course.
Yep. Of course.
Yes. Because when coming up with the idea for the draw this in your style, I was kind of thinking, well, maybe not thinking, but wondering who would actually be some sort of main narrator in the story, because to be fair, that switches, because well, now we have less of the kids and more on the science side in the comic. But I think a good while ago I kind of realized that I just have multiple narrations in the story, and well, considering how many branches there will be to tell the story of other characters, because I obviously cannot fit all of this into the main storyline.
No, of course not. Be a little bit too much.
Then yeah, I can safely say, okay, there is a lot of narrations, but who I would consider to be very important, and I kind of feel in the end of the day that will be there will be a lot of the Gaster family. The kids will be still there. There will be a little bit of everyone, but I feel like, yeah, the narration is very driven by the bones. by the doctor and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, as it should be.
Yeah. Yes.
There's more or less also his story to a certain degree.
Yeah. In the end of the day, we just needed to have the kids to find the doctor first, and then he was like, okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Give me the controller. Not a family photo. Well, family photo is actually an old art I should redraw that I have of the skeletons long time ago, when I was a little bit less good at art. I mean, okay, it took a good while before I actually got good at art, so whenever I sometimes how to say, like, look up what I find when I type refuse tale into the Google search bar, and I see all those very old arts, and being like, ugh, they will never leave me alone.
Of course not.
Especially when pinned on Pinterest and stuff. I can't do anything about that one, but I know, on the other hand, it just shows the progress. It adds a lot of confusion considering how much stuff I changed in between that time and what there's currently going on. But fine, be confused then. I mean, yeah, obviously at the start you are not experienced, but in the subjective view you can say, looking at your own stuff, okay, that art was bad. Yeah, it's part of the experience, because well, after that piece there was more I kept on drawing, so obviously I got better. It's just that, yeah, I can still say that the old art is bad. So yeah. If anything else in my notes, it is something that I mentioned the last time, but I need to address this again. I mean, I want to, not that I really need. But yeah, I still have the recordings of me playing games, and I'm still stuck on editing the Undertale one, which kind of made me realize I need to make shorter parts, because that one episode, that's the whole ruins and a little bit of Snowdin Forest, because I needed the closest save point. before cutting that one out, then that whole thing is like over an hour long. Even when I edit this, it's still so long. And yeah, I'm also kind of like, wow, I think I need to be more entertaining, so I don't know, maybe I can cut. But okay, with Undertale, I kind of feel like people like to see the whole game, like even if you just move from one place to another, it's just this kind of game. Because there's always something on every step. But on the other hand, maybe I should be more entertaining so I can cut those out and leave the funniest stuff. Although I will not lie, that one single 1 hour episode has whole bit of me hurting the English language with not being able to read properly. So I think, yeah, as far as where I was in the editing, I scored at least 5 in English points. Because I read something and I make mistakes despite having the text right in front of my eyes.
Linguistic butchering, yay!
Yay! So yeah. Another thing is that's very like in pair with that egg that I left on my forehead from 2 streams ago. It's so hot in here. Like, I swear. I did not realize when I got up today that it's going to be this hot. I wasn't able to do all of my cleaning because I was like, okay, I cannot do this anymore. I'm so sweaty. So I had to leave part of that cleaning to tomorrow, which is fine. It is not much. It's just vacuuming and mopping the floors. Lol, screw the English language. Oh yeah, the whole thing, like you speak English because it's the only language you know. I speak English because it's the only language you know. This whole thing. I mean, okay, well, it is good that we have English because otherwise, well, how would I know my glorious and amazing friends from over the seas and other parts of Europe without English?
Legit.
Yeah, legit.
Legit.
Oh no, we are.
Think about it. All of us introverts need to stay at home by themselves. Horror.
Yeah. Also, we are speaking the mother slang then. Legit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pog.
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 Pogger. Poggers.
Oh my god. I mean, okay. I am part of the Gen Z because I am not that old.
Honestly, I had to learn what all of these terms mean, and considering that some of them were just trends who died out as fast as they came. Yeah, it makes you feel really old at times.
I mean, don't worry, I am not keeping up with every single thing myself, so you are not the only one. I too need to stop sometimes and think, what the hell does that mean? I am part of the Zoomies. Yeah, I cannot keep up with all of this because I feel like in the very recent time there's so many.
No, me neither.
I don't know what you mean. I am perfectly fine being by myself. I can entertain my INFP self for hours just thinking. I have the power of my brain to entertain me. Just put me on some nice song and I will already be imagining the animatics that I will never draw.
I was about to say, yeah, you can think about stuff for an hour, and then there is this big but.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be able to entertain yourself, but you will go insane.
Creative thinking is very close to insanity.
Yeah, that line is very thin. And my ENTP is just losing it. XD.
Yeah. Golem needs people to talk with.
Yeah. Also, boom, I just earned myself 16 personalities out of the bingo. Yeah. You didn't know, but that you all walk straight into my trap. So
you just need to mention your personality type, and you already have the mark. So
yeah, I know. But like I wanted it to go on a little bit more. So.
I mean, I have been keeping myself a little bit in the background and holding myself back on that, because you know what happens if you get me started on that.
I mean, that's fine for me because I like listening to you. Like I can be silent on my own stream. I can just listen to you. I mean, okay, I will have your own streams for that.
Whenever those happen. By the way, yes, I can understand that, Golem, but then I wonder how you define friends.
Yeah. Because friend can be a big word.
I mean, I don't need people, I need friends.
And who are friends? Not people? You duh.
Of course.
Well, we are here right now. Boink. 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 Boink.
Wop.
Boink.
Wop wop.
Wop wop. Okay, what else on my list? Yeah, I was mentioning the draw this in your style. I can switch the scene to show it. I mean, it was still a sketch. I just wanted to draw the boys. I mean, yeah, I will do the whole family for the redraw of the old piece that I have, like very old one. I could do that like in a, I don't know, like portrait thing, like it's actually a photo or something. But yeah, I have the boys.
Good boys.
Yeah, maybe we'll just stay with it and just add some extra stuff for the background maybe. So like, okay, I don't need to draw every single important character currently. And just the three of them. Okay, nice. If the word friends is too big, you can use friend. 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 Yeah, friend is good. Ish. To tackle anything else on my list, yeah, as I mentioned with coffee actually, because when I was checking today, well, I know that part of that is because I had people pay me for commissions through coffee, so I don't need to do the whole exchanging emails thing. Just in case, like, okay, you just go to coffee. PayPal will take their little portion because of the transaction, and also coffee itself, because actually, interesting thing, I have a contribution switch switched on my coffee, so I can actually use the how to say, the extra features that Coffee Gold has. And Coffee Gold is just like, well, a premium version of coffee. So I can use that basically for free. They just take like, I think 5% of your donations.
That's decent.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, so like when it's $5, then they take like just a few cents. And all that. Okay, I was losing the track a little bit. So the thing is, when I was checking, then for this whole month currently, with all the donations that I have, I earned like $150, which I wanted to say I'm so incredibly grateful, especially for you guys, my friends, because I know you donated me the last stream so humbly. I just will never be able to thank you guys enough for not only this, but in general your support and being here. Because after all, it is like, yeah, I am streaming. It seems like there's not really that many people and stuff, but still, when you actually think about this, there's like currently at the moment 3 of us on the stream, and there's like 3 people use their free time to actually be here and converse with me and stuff, and I am so grateful. You guys have no idea.
You're very welcome.
Like,
and
yeah,
I think I speak for everybody who is here, that we're all happy to be here, that we all love to support you, because you really are a dear person. You really deserve this. And and we're grateful for your thanks, dear. But if we wouldn't want that, we wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I know. I still want to thank, because, well, because you wanted. I'm thanking for this.
Yeah.
I know that some of that was because I asked to be paid for commissions through coffee, but it's still the whole thing, and it adds to the whole goal and stuff. So I am very, very thankful. Very, 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 very. Yeah. Worst case scenario, this is still a fun Discord VC with a spectator.
And visuals.
Yeah. I mean, before YouTube, I was streaming occasionally on my Discord server, usually for New Year's and sometimes my birthday, and if there was some other occasion, but mostly for for New Year's, which actually makes me think, oh boy, if I want to actually do this stream on YouTube instead. I mean, I will still have people on Discord voice call, but the stream could be going on. It's just a matter if my Lappy could handle this with the annual tradition of having the fireworks simulator going on. So we have some digital fireworks.
Maybe not like that. But the streaming beforehand, I wouldn't see any problem with that.
Yeah, that would be interesting. I could find to do something else on stream that would simulate something like this. Maybe a video, or I think from the same person I used to have all these how to say, all these effects I had previously on my stream. So the floating stars and the glowing border. The same person I think also has this like overlay with fireworks and stuff. So I could have that just for one time for the New Year stream. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, still a bit time until then, but sure, worth keeping to that idea.
Yeah.
See if that may plays out.
Yeah, just thinking beforehand. Yeah. I probably should, because I'm sometimes forgetting, so at least I know it's on stream, so I cannot forget this. I shouldn't forget.
What notes are for?
Yeah. I literally have all the topics I wanted to talk about on the stream currently on as digital sticky note. If any, yeah. Okay, I just
yeah. So I'm same. Very well fitting comment, Golem.
My lappy is very lappy. I cannot do anything about it.
Lappy is schlappy.
Yes. I could be saving up for a computer, but my coffee goal is for something way more important. Which I would say, yeah, I am always grateful for all the donations I get. Just the unfortunate thing is that the goal is so huge. It will take time no matter what, unless a miracle would happen and stuff. Because, well, since I am not getting all this in a quick succession, then every bit that I get, I use to like pay the internet bills of the internet I am using, and if there's anything else I have to pay for. So yeah, it's not really that saving up. Unfortunately, I am still grateful, once again saying, but yeah, the goal is yeah, unfortunately is for something that if it would be able to be fulfilled in a quick succession, so I can use all that money for this one thing, then that would be ideal. But I know it's so much money that yeah.
Do you want to tell what it is, or is this a little bit too private? The actual goal.
I mean, I can tell, just probably not that directly. It's some money for my mom, because a long time ago she had an accident. She
okay.
Yeah, she unfortunately wasn't able to work for a long time. She was in a hospital with internal bleeding, and because of that, she wasn't able to work for a good while back in that day, and unfortunately there was quite a sum of money she would need to like give back and stuff. Because not only she was borrowing, but at the time there was a thing where she kind of like had her own company, I would say, like with clothing and stuff. She would sell clothes, and unfortunately, because of all of that, well, there is quite the debt.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
So this is why the goal is so high.
Okay.
So yeah, since I am getting bit by bit, well, I just use that to pay the internet bills, and if there's anything else, so at least, well, my mom doesn't need to do that. I mean, it is way better than it used to be. Because my mom has a different job right now. Yeah, we love capitalism's endless cycle of poverty. Yes.
Sadly so, but I agree with Golem here. Because yeah, I feel kind of sorry that that's happened to her, because I also didn't know about the specifics.
I wasn't saying too much, and I mean,
of course not. For obvious reasons. I mean, this is not something you talk about as lightly, and therefore, thank you, dear, that you found the courage to actually do that. That sure means a lot.
Yeah, and I mean, probably if I mean, nobody really asked beforehand about the goal and stuff, but yeah, I guess it will be the one time when I mention it. I will again when actually that goal is fulfilled. Like, I will be thanking everyone. But yeah, again, right now it's way better than it used to be, because, well, again, my mom has a different job and stuff. It's a harder job, but at least we don't need to worry that much about money anymore. But it's still. So yeah, TLDR is just money for my mom to help patch up the finances a bit.
Yeah.
A bit. Yeah. And to be fair, it's not really that much about the courage, to be fair, but more like it's still like a private thing and stuff. But I thought at least, well, you guys can know.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate the world we are living in, that it's all about the money.
Sadly so, yeah.
Yeah, it is well paid. Well, depends on the hours. Like how many hours you work this kind of job.
So she's paid by hour then?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That can be good.
And well, I think so far, like from all the ones that she tried, she is working in something she, I would say, enjoys and stuff, because it's around flowers. Like all the jobs so far are around flowers. I mean, I think like being a florist and stuff was her like I'm sorry, a school goal back in the day. And I think she was even working in a flower shop back then. Like, I wasn't even born yet. But yeah, it still, yeah, a hard job, but it pays well. My mom's been always about physical jobs and stuff. Not even that accident could stop her.
Wrong woman. sure you must be proud of her.
Mm-hmm. I hope the same can be said in my case.
I'm sure she is, considering how you manage stuff home.
Yeah, trying to and stuff. Well, it's usually a lot of stuff that is just paid online, and I just need to care for the house.
Mm-hmm.
It got a tiny bit a tiny bit sadder, but yeah, I feel like yeah, it was fair to say this at least this one time, because yeah, I still well, I mean, I didn't go into details, and I wouldn't, because it is still private stuff, and I don't really want to, I don't know, farm any sorries, let's say. Just sadly, life happens sometimes, and if I can help my family this way, then I'm doing it. Yeah, we will be fine. You guys don't need to worry. It is unfortunate that so much is about money in the current world. Well, what can you do?
Yeah, trying to make the best of it, sadly.
Sound depression check? Oh my god, okay. You beat me to it.
Sound?
I mean, it's sound depression, so okay, that's
yeah.
Depression sound is not the same as sound depression.
No, but now that we've mentioned it, you can make the mark.
Oh yeah, actually, okay. we played around the system. Sound depression.
Thank you, Golem.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Anything in my notes? Yeah, I was doing this whole the meme slideshow, like with the fan arts, but I feel like okay, I think we will only stay with the fan arts, and it's not just the case of filtering the memes that could potentially be well, not suitable for stream in any way. So yeah, decided okay, we just stay with the fan arts. The memes are fun, but yeah, some of them are nah. Besides, that would be just an extra thing for OBS and my lappy to fall on. So. And knowing me, I wouldn't want to like leave something in by accident and then that's showing on the stream, because I know that happens to me on occasion, because that's me. So yeah, not risking it. We are only staying the fan arts and stuff. And one last thing on my list is well, not like super important in terms of the stream itself, but I have 3 Discord servers, which one is my general, one is a Gaster server, and one is like art related server, which is called Art of Artism. and stuff. But considering lately how quiet it's been, and I still find trouble to even keep my own active, I'm kind of wondering if to close this one up, but not to get rid of all of this entirely, because, well, Chroma still stays. She is still, well, one of my many babies. Maybe I could have bigger art section in my general server. That would be also a good occasion to have some art related events within the server.
I mean,
Oh,
considering might not be the worst idea. However, I would not do it instantly. I would give it some time at least, so that people could maybe become more active. But yeah, if it's dragging on for too long, then I would say it's not a bad idea to integrate that into something, into some other server you have, simply to not lose it, but also not the need to manage another server that is practically, yeah, well, just sitting there, trolling its thumbs and wondering what is happening next.
Yeah, although I know, yeah, for the most part, since it's me managing it, again, like with any server, well, if you are the host of it, then yeah, you take the biggest responsibility and stuff. Well, I cannot make people talk and stuff.
Of course.
But yeah, I was thinking that to integrate that to my general server, and well, about Chroma herself and stuff, well, I still hope to make a game based on her, so I can have even more stuff related to her. And I think the whole idea to have an art in some way based game, well, RPG, because that's what I can do. That's an idea, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
An idea it is.
Yes. I mean, you two were giving me ideas back in the day, like how she could fight a blank canvas. Which would be, yeah, very fitting considering she is, well, art supplies personalized. In this little pastel girl. So you want to make an art PG? Yeah, I guess so. That could be called this way. Art PG. Yeah, that's what she would be. And as actually for the server itself, the Art of Artism, I have to of course thank you and Zoe and Matt Prism for being my moderators there and holding it all on, and I guess especially you, Dia, with the challenges and stuff, with the whole calendar thing for it. Again, something I am so grateful for, and I hope when I integrate that to my main server that I can still keep this stuff going, because you really did a good job and I don't want this to go to waste. I thank you so much for your help. Yeah,
you're welcome. Yeah, it's just a bit of a shame that we couldn't keep it up with that, but it's no problem to, well, practically do a rewind of that, a repeat of that, when it would really move to another server. I mean, it's been a while, and so it wouldn't be much of a hurt to really redo these challenges. So in any case, it never was a waste, and yeah, you're welcome. It was fun coming up those, and also making the schedule and the lists and everything, and overseeing it. But as you said initially, yeah, I said I cannot force people to contribute, to
Yeah.
chat, to be active. Um, that is just a thing that people need to be motivated by and have interest in. And yeah, you can just make the offer, but nobody is forced to really take part in something. And
Yeah.
nonetheless, I would say the effort counts.
Yeah. And I hope when this well, it's not the first time I am trying my best to keep my server active, but yeah, again, cannot force people to talk or anything. But I will be trying my best and stuff, and I hope when it gets a bit more lively, then this time I can have a little bigger hand in hosting all of this, because yeah, again, I'm very thankful, but yeah, as the host of the servers, yeah, it should be in my best interest to uh keep that engine going.
Mm.
So again, I really thank you, but yeah, hopefully I can get this running the same way as it used to, because the challenges were really good.
Hagel.
Yeah. And it would be all really good on my part, like when the challenges start and stuff, that I also drew for them and all that. I just like, well, I already have my whole schedule for the week, so I would need to put that in there somewhere and stuff, uh, to not overwork myself, because I feel like it's also INFP thing where I come up with so many things I want to do, but then yeah, there's hard time to keep up with all of this, because I just simply don't have the time for everything, and also the motivation, because the procrastination, which is, well, a kind of a curse being INFP. Like having so many ideas, being so creative, like having an idea every okay, not maybe every day, but at least every week, like having something in the back of my head and being like, okay, that's so much stuff. I need to filter this out on what I can actually do. Been there, yeah.
Pretty much so.
Mm,
But that's really the thing. I mean,
mm,
there's a reason why your type is also called the dreamer.
yeah. Yeah, you told me this so many times. It's stuck. Yeah, I know, the ultimate dreamers. So yeah, I am a dreamer. It is a curse at times.
You you are the type of personality who can come up with a fantasy world instantly.
Yeah.
Just putting it into practical realization takes you a while. But the ideas, you are extremely good with coming up with ideas fast.
Mm. Yeah. So with the INFP procrastination, I feel like the idea is like, okay, I come up with all this stuff. Can somebody else do this for me? Because I cannot keep up with my head.
The thing is, now there is the contrast with me.
Yeah.
It takes me quite a long time to actually get ideas.
Mm-hmm.
But when I have them, I'm also doing it. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
So at least that's good when you actually
I
have something.
rather tend to overthink, and overthink my overthinking before I take up a pen or write something down.
Yeah.
Before I actually do it. But the thing is, once I have the idea and it's worked out in my head, or on paper or whatever media,
Yeah.
then I actually do it. So that is the difference. That is the difference between the INFP and the INFJ.
Mm. Oh no. Together we could be everything. I would be the ideas, you would be the work power.
I feel a slight disbalance here, but okay. I think the pendulum is swaying a little bit into the wrong direction, but I take.
Huh?
Maybe. Yeah, because I just can imagine you directing me while I'm working my hands off.
Okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. I shouldn't be put in power like this.
Nah. Don't worry about it.
I mean, okay, even
You also wouldn't, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
By the way.
Even with those good sides combined, there's still the downsides, which would double up. But yeah. I need to I do the meme with the skeleton taking the brain out and being like, shut up.
Oh my god.
To the poor sponge. So yeah, that would be me, because yeah, I am thinking way too much, come up with stuff and then being like, okay, never mind. I don't have the time or willpower to do all of this.
And besides, Golem, I mean, the reason is because you need to type all of this.
Yeah, you are waiting for your the grand time when you can actually when you can actually argue. Oh boy, the times I remember. Oh my god. I mean, it is in the past, but fun times.
I mean, legit, she isn't tall.
Yeah, I am not very tall. I am very small.
Bean.
Yes. If I get angry with every inch of my body, then that's not too many inches.
Good. I got angry only so many inches. These are not a lot of inches, but it's all I am.
Yeah. Despite everything, it is my whole being, no matter how many inches that is. So yeah, in conclusion, yeah, I just really hope that the ideas that I have, I can filter them out to what I actually can do, and well, what I also need to put into my schedule and stuff. So yeah, the whole idea of hosting the art challenges again, which I want this to be another one of my priorities. Well, yeah, somebody could help out like you did back in the day. when we did that on Art of Artism. But yeah, I also have this feeling that okay, if there's ideas that I have and stuff, I want to be in charge of them. I don't want to bother anyone to do this for me.
I mean, bother always sounds like a harsh word. It's no harm asking. I mean, it's understandable that you want to do your own projects, that you want to pull through with them, but again, it's no harm to ask for help if you feel like it would help out with the not only with the flow of how to manage that, but also help you as it makes you or your schedule a little bit lighter.
Yeah, I
mean,
understand.
On the other hand, the person asked can still say no.
Yeah, and that also would be fine.
Yeah, so that's why.
I just need to simply get myself together. This is the best answer here. I need to write down whatever I have in mind and well, think about it. Like, can I actually do this? When I can do this? Where I can put this on my schedule and stuff. Oh, don't start, please. This is how I draw.
Hello, debater. Welcome back, my friend.
He couldn't resist the urges.
Nope. But that's how it is.
Simply.
Come on, actually, we like Golem this way.
Yes. We like it. Oh, but my poor baby is sleeping. She really is out cold right now. She didn't sleep the whole day. Now she didn't even care to get on my bed or into her own bed. She's sleeping on the carpet.
Oh.
Don't worry, she is sleeping. She is not dead. I mean, it is still a bit hot in here, so it's good that she was able to actually go to sleep. But I hope later in the night, there is no longer any smell of smoke.
A little bit of a shame they didn't bring over a piece of barbecue for you.
Oh yeah, that would be great. That's what you like us to being cat killer. No.
Trust me, Nicey. If that would be the case, Nuku would not be like that.
Yeah.
Loves her chonka way too much.
Yeah, I love my chunky baby.
The loaf.
Yeah. There are other loaves also outside that I take care of, so no. the cats might kill me faster. I mean, we all know they all are secretly plotting to take over the world.
All the time. World domination.
Yes.
Mortal.
Yeah, there is no like, there's no buts. It's just how it is.
Or face my wrath.
Well, so far there was not that much of a wrath other than...
We can consider ourselves lucky that cats have no thumbs.
Yes. Yeah, in my case, it's only a lot of meowing. And if she wakes me up on that 4 AM, then it's usually like not meowing, but yeah, she knows what to do in order to get me up. And that's not meowing, she just has to scratch something, and I feel like I wake up, bloodshot eyes. Oh no, what does she want this time? Oh yeah, of course, because what else? Food. The munchies. The nom-noms. The Cheetos.
Crunchies.
The crunchies. I left her some crunchies before stream, but I think the second I walked away, she just ate everything, so never mind. I will probably leave her some extra.
Also, can I say that this art is currently killing me?
Oh no. Is it that bad? What stage are you on? Oh, poor baby.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just.
Also, yeah, I can.
More to go.
Yeah, I can.
Then I have all 8 sections.
I can cross out Luffy because it was slightly rebelling for me. There was some tiny connection disturbance for a second. But it's not too bad.
Sound was a little bit disturbed, but at least the stream is running smoothly.
Yeah. About the INFP thing, again for a moment, yeah, I really do realize I have so many ideas because well, obviously since I want to get into games again and stuff, there is a lot of ideas, and yeah, my mind just keeps on randomly coming up with with something new and all of that. I mean, there is some that I am like very keen on, that okay, I really want to do this. It's not like only speculations. I want to work on this, but it is still a lot, so I need to keep track of everything. And that's one thing, because well, in terms of Refused, there is the comic, which I am glad I am able to keep on going without too much disturbance, unless it's the short time, because then I am not able to do anything at all. So yeah, so the comic is going, but there is reference sheets that I still need to finish. I used to have Ask box going on, but I felt like I'm not really that consistent with it, so I need to first get the references done, so I can actually do the Askbox properly, and actually do the Askbox properly as in general sense, because I couldn't keep up with if I want them to just be sketches, if I want them to be colored, if I want any backgrounds. And so on and so on. I keep having more logistic problems on the way, more than I solve. This is so frustrating at times, but what can I do? I NFP all the way.
Yep.
I have the galaxy brain all the time because it never stops thinking.
Hey.
Like sometimes I'm a bit worried to even listen. This is probably why when I draw, I rather want if I'm not recording speed paint, because then I need to have paint to SI on full screen. But when I'm drawing something that I'm not recording, then I need to have an actual videos going on in the background, no music. I rarely do that, because when I actually do, then if the right song comes up, I just stop. I look outside my window and think. And then I catch myself thinking, which is only for few brief seconds, because then I start thinking again. And I don't even realize when I waste an hour or two just thinking. Yeah, which either would be coming up with animatics depending on the song, or just the song being in the right vibe for me to have some random idea, maybe for my story, or maybe another game idea, or maybe some another stupid thing that I can do. Because and I can already cross out Isaac, because I actually had a very bold idea to draw every single item.
Good luck with this.
Yeah.
See you in 3 years then.
Yeah, no other like words needed. Good luck with that. Have fun handling this on your own. Oh, I hate myself so much. I hate my brain. I
expect realistic rendering, complete with all shading, lighting, ambient occlusion, ambient light, and textures.
Then that would really take 3 years, and by now my art style and my experience would change drastically, and I will need to start over, and the cycle continues.
Yeah, and we may or may not have an update and new DLC coming out, so that means you have additional items flowing into the pool. Never ending story.
Yeah, that would be never ending story, because it's never the last DLC with Edmund Macmillan.
Nope.
Every single item. That sounds bad. Yeah, no. You think?
Doesn't sound bad.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the chat properly. I think it said doesn't. It does sound bad. Okay, it doesn't sound bad.
Doesn't sound bad.
Well, actually, I think I need to disagree. It does sound bad, because it's so many items.
I mean, including collectibles, pickups, and cards? Or really just items? No mods wouldn't count.
No mods. Some are tempting, but there's a lot of mods, so.
Then this will really be an never-ending story if you take the mods in consideration.
I could think about the pickups as well. I am
Collection.
Yeah, I am not making my situation any better.
Nope.
Yeah, I will be repeating myself, but again, my brain is being, I'm fast as fuck, boy. It's too fast for me. But it's me who has to take care of this, so others can just hear my whining, and it's still me who has to take care of this. It's me who has to tame these thoughts. Like, be realistic for a second. That would be me speaking to myself. Be realistic, please.
I mean, okay, maybe they're not that complex when drawn, but you could make them complex.
I probably wouldn't make them that complex. That's for sure. Because then it would really take 3 years to finish.
Yeah, like I said, realistic shading, rendering, lighting, textures, ambient occlusion. Give me a realistic photographic painting.
Yeah, maybe even more than 3 years. Because I would need to learn how to do all the stuff that you are requesting from me. I fear I'm not that good yet.
Would that even be possible? Hypothetically speaking. To draw a character, an Isaac character that really has everything on them.
Every single item?
Actually, this is not every single item and every single transformation. I mean, this is not possible because there are too many details that would overlap the other.
Yeah, simply. I mean, I think there was a video, maybe it was Slay's video, that showcased having every single item on. I don't think you could see much. Well, yeah, it is a lot. Like all the cosmetics, all the transformations. Nah. Not even speaking how the game handled that. It didn't.
I mean, apart from that, that would be the only possible reference you could get. Because otherwise that would mean you would need to have screenshots of every item equipped on Isaac in the base state.
Yeah.
AKA when the item is picked up from a pedestal, not when he started with it. From a pedestal, because this is when usually the first change starts.
Yeah.
And technically, you would need to make screenshots of every single state in order to figure out what is changing on Isaac when he picks up a specific item.
Yeah, and how they interact with each other, if they do actually.
Yeah. Wait, you mean separated? I mean, that would pretty much be like drawing the items only with the character involved.
Yeah. Well, that's items on Isaac, because I obviously thought about drawing the items themselves as well, and pickups, of course. But yeah, the whole idea
Yeah, okay.
of drawing the cosmetics, because then yeah, that's simply cosmetics. And oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, it would still involve the item too, of course.
Mm.
But it would be the character with the cosmetics, with the item, with the effect the item has in terms of the look.
Yeah.
And if you want to really be specific, you will also draw the effect it would have on the tears or bombs or whatever.
Yeah. Usually tears.
Also, can I say something?
Yes?
The animation from the jump manual looks so stupid.
How to jump, okay? It is a little silly. Silly jumpy Isaac.
Oh. It's very silly.
Boink, boink, boink.
Like a frog.
Yes.
Boing, 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 boing.
At least Isaac is happy when doing so. So at least that's good.
Isaac is laughing.
Yeah.
Yay! I can finally jump.
Oh boy.
Oh look, there's a gap.
Oh yeah, because aiming with this thing is just... It's hard. Maybe they made it better right now, but I haven't really used how to jump that much. Oh, by the way, actually speaking...
Me neither.
Yeah? You can go on first. Hello?
Because the thing is, whenever I got the item, I usually had flying already.
Yeah, of course. Then that animation is even extra scuffed. when you try to jump with with the flight already in.
Yeah. I think we have a little bit of a sound lag here.
Hello? Oh no.
Wait. Can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay.
Can you
Is
hear
it very
me?
delayed? Yes.
Oh boy.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. Then everything should be good, actually.
We're having little jumps again, I see.
Yeah, but really just little.
Okay.
It's because I've been cutting out a few times.
Yeah?
So I can actually track with the stream instead. But it seems to be good now.
Yeah, I mean, if there was something bigger on my end, then that well, that would be on the stream. But if it was something on yours, then yeah. Oh.
Just quickly check my
check first.
My connection, but the connection seems to be fine at least. It's picking up as it's supposed to be. But I'm checking on the network nonetheless.
It could be still on my end, like your internet is fine, but if something was on me, then you could hear that.
Yeah, I mean, also cannot see any disturbances here, to be honest.
Okay.
Oh my gee, it's past 10 already. Oh. Time flies.
Yeah, time flies so fast when you're having a good time.
Straight against the wall.
Also, yeah.
Hands.
What I wanted to say quickly before the connection was having problems is that I actually was able to get all the marks for the characters in Flash Isaac.
Yay!
For
Congrats!
Yeah, thank you. For some reason, it got a bit easier going on hard mode. Like, if you just got the right items, and I feel like in every single playthrough, I had prayer card.
Yeah, okay. Prayer card is such a game saver with the health.
Yeah, and there's a lot of eternal hearts in general, but that's just extra, and you can get the transformation faster. Because to be fair, I feel like if you are not getting it like around the womb, then you will not make it past it lives. It is, if you don't have flight and you had little to no damage ups, then this is such a big save, because you get flight and quite big damage up. Unfortunately, what I have left is worse, I fear, because it's the two get no hit achievements for depths and womb, so that's not good.
No, this is not good.
Because especially the womb is such
yeah, that.
I hate this. I feel like I can go to the first room and get hit right away, and then the whole we need to go deeper and be able to get enough charges through the next floor to skip to another and not take damage in those few rooms. Ugh.
Yeah, that rightfully sucks.
Isaac balance, yes. This game is sentient.
What do you mean balance?
Oh yeah, what balance? There is no balance in this game.
The only one in idle with itself is the game.
Yeah.
Because it knows it wins.
Yeah. Each copy personalized.
Yeah, very. Reads your mind.
Yeah. It's alive.
On the other hand, sometimes it also listens to you and behaves.
Yeah, it's actually sometimes like good to you. Only for a bit. And then have fun.
Yeah.
The balance is fuck you, yes.
Yeah.
This is the balance. Okay, if there's a small inconvenience in the game, you can get past this, I think. But when something really bad happens, then you can hear the voice. Edmund Macmillan. You little fucker. It starts to play. And you want to become back your
Yeah. Become back my money.
Okay, to be fair, never mind. Even with the small inconveniences. I mean, you pick up a pill. Oh, the funny candy. Range down. Oh no, worse. Health down. I will become back my money. I hope you are in your next time a cow on a trash farm. That poor guy. He didn't know he created history. being
Oh yes.
being drunk German on Twitter. Too bad he deleted that tweet. But I too would be a bit embarrassed. But still. He became something big in the community.
Yes. Even though only us Isaac players would really understand the joke, but still. And I even more so. For obvious reasons.
Yes. Yeah, it is the inside joke of the of the whole community. But I mean, yeah, every community has their own inside joke, and we have something like this. Isaac and this? No, I will not. Not this.
No, that would be up to Golem to do it. I'm not taking the honor from him.
There will be a rare treat on the bingo because we have talk no work, because I just caught myself. Okay, I'm so into talking today that I'm not really drawing.
Oh. Actually, this is true. You could really make that mark. And Golem, you know what I mean. Isaac and his Isaac.
Lived alone in a small Isaac. What can I do if I have so much fun conversing with you all? But I need to get this done because it's far after the actual date of the anniversary, so it would be nice to get this contest going. Last time went pretty nice. And this one
Speaking of anime.
Yeah?
No, go ahead first.
Oh, no. I think there was a slight connection issue for a second. This is why I spoke, but it's fine now, so you can go on.
Okay. So I was about to say, speaking of anniversaries, community project is on again for Undertale.
Yes, I know.
Are you part in it? I haven't checked the list, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I am.
Yeah, goody.
Yeah.
Then
yeah,
we'll see each other's art again.
yeah. Don't worry. I am. Actually, I meant to I meant to like send this to you and stuff, but then I realized that you are on the list already.
Yeah, because Ariona has already sent me that invitation.
No,
And
actually same.
yeah, and considering that there have been a pretty good deal filled already, I was like, okay, better be quick about this.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind having just a music part.
Yeah.
Or a music spot. That is just music. But I think lyrics is always a little bit better for the inspiration.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, what part did you get? I mean, you applied for a lyric part, right? Yeah. Hello.
My spot is 47.
Oh, okay. So it is a lyric part then.
And that line part I have is and you wait at the turn.
Okay.
So that's the lyrics I got. And you wait at the turn.
Yeah, that's nice then. And how do you like the music choice this year? Hello?
Well, the thing is, I know the song or knew the song beforehand, so there's this tendency that we always have a lot of rocky songs with the community project. I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't be my preferred choice, to be honest, but okay, it fits.
Yeah. I usually don't mind too much.
Nah, me neither. It's just that I'm a little bit I check out songs and really look at the lyrics and then wonder how would that fit in the occasion.
Oh yeah,
so, but
I
this is
see.
me thing.
I see
really.
what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it fits better than the previous one.
Yeah, to be honest, the previous one left me a little bit blank with ideas. I don't even remember what the previous one was. Because I didn't really like the song.
Yeah, I mean, that was the... Oh boy. it seems I also don't remember. What was
I mean, I got up. I still have that saved, but...
It could have been me. I think that was...
Actually, I can do that real quick.
It could have been me. I think that's the song.
Wait a moment. Just need to go into my playlists.
I didn't mind the song and stuff. It's a bit catchy even, but I like the covers of it more than the original, I think. I am open with music usually, so if something just catches my ear, then I like it, no matter what the genre is.
was really this long ago.
Mm.
Ah. Ah.
Mm.
I didn't actually put that on a playlist, as it seems.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Well, fortunately, there is still the fave on the A, so.
Yeah.
Tip project. This. Yep, this is from last year. Yeah, could have been me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you were right. This is a song.
Yeah.
I would say this is true to a certain degree, Nicey. There are a lot of great remakes, covers, remixes. People really need to think about a song and the direction they want to give it to them.
Mm.
So when it comes to that, you're not wrong.
Is this kind of thing where you like the song? If I'm catching the drift here, that you want to use it, and despite if the lyrics are a bit off from the actual idea that you have.
No, actually, I was just referencing to Nicey's comment in the chat. But I think I think this is also more reference to people really doing covers of songs and
Oh yeah.
stuff. No, the thing is, if I would pick a song for a project of mine, I would really make sure it has a lot of balance and harmony with the idea I have in mind. So, for example, I know a lot of
Nightwish.
people do. Hmm?
Nightwish.
Nightwish, yeah.
Yes.
Nightwish fits on a lot of Mandatail characters, the Nightwish songs. Not gonna lie, it's really true. But what I actually wanted to say is, I see a lot of people really taking almost like random songs they just like and try to reflect that on characters from, I mean, whatever. If games, if series, if animations, if name it, it's there. And
Yeah.
just because they want to do a meme, they just use it for that because somebody else did a meme with that or an animatic with this.
Yeah.
However, it actually doesn't fit the character, and this is when I always think, yeah, kudos to the creative effort, of course, but I have this personal, yeah,
How to say it?
how to say it? How to say it? I have this personal tendency or urge that needs to make sense in a way, that I need to or want to pick something where I can really might be a lie, but I just feel
Hello?
that is the best way for me also to work with, to really execute my ideas this way.
Although I will say quickly, I had a tiny cut in the connection and I couldn't hear everything that she said,
Yeah, hi.
unfortunately. Yeah, I can hear you right now. It was just a second ago in the middle of your sentence. But it seems fine right now. I guess if I can say anything, that maybe, yeah, my thought wasn't too...
Yeah, it seems to be okay now.
Yeah, my thought wasn't too far away with, yeah, okay, somebody likes the song and they really want to use that song, even if the lyrics not really fit with the project slash animatic with a specific character, yeah, this thing. Yeah, I understand what you mean. You just simply, yeah, you want to make sure that if you pick up a song or an animation or any project that require you to put any music in, you want to make sure that it fits with the character and it's not just to be there, just to be the song you like. Yeah, I tried that too.
I mean, take the copycat, for example. The copycat meme. If I would want to do something like that, I would really try to put in a character that would also fit that premise. And not just because I, for example, like the copycat, the song that is used in that meme, and a character I like. Just because I like the character. I mean, people can do this and people are doing this. And some of these animations or animatics, or even just slideshows / arts, they're really done great. They're really greatly done. Yeah. But it's just not thing for me, to be honest.
Is it at any point referring to me?
No.
Because I did the copycat meme.
To be honest, I was just referring that because you did it, so you can relate to the process. Yeah. But it's not against you. Okay. Because I think it fit. That's the thing.
Okay. Then I guess I did a good job if you think that it fits. Because I was wondering, now that you were saying all of this, I was like, huh. I mean, I kind of did it because I liked the song. I had some idea, but I had second guesses like, wait, does it actually fit now that we talk about this?
No, don't worry about it. It's good.
I started doubting myself the very second. Despite me having an idea and feeling that it fits, and I suddenly get second guess.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
I mean, yeah. If you say that it fits in the with my thing, then yeah, I will shut up and don't be like that. I mean, okay.
For example.
Yeah.
For example, that one art I did based around Fate with Eclipse.
Yeah.
When I heard the song and heard the lyrics, I instantly knew whom I could this song reflect on. Because in that situation, it was perfect for Eclipse as a character in his current situation.
Yeah, in the current arc.
However, I have this in the current arc. However, I have this trouble that with animatics, I'm usually at a point blank. I sometimes have songs where I have a scene in my head,
Yeah.
but I cannot bring myself to execute them, to actually draw them,
Huh, okay.
because I often don't have the time to actually do it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a little bit of a problem of mine, despite the fact that an animatic does not require much more than a few, still images that are just meant to be done in a storyboard-like way. I mean,
Yeah.
that is already enough,
Yeah.
but I never get to the point where I actually do it.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Because I am, with my hopeless planning, always need to have everything ready in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see why then. The whole starting point is the issue, because I guess if you would actually start and you would have a very clear idea, then you would probably do this, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm.
Exactly.
Yeah. What I wanted to ask really quickly, like in terms actually of the song, since we're still on the topic, is there any song? It could be Nightwish, it could be anything else that you listen to or found out. Is there any song that like fits a character perfectly? It can be either for Mendertail or if for the Sun and Moon show. Like you hear the song and you think right away about the character. I hope I made myself clear.
Okay, yeah, that is actually usually how it goes with the arts I do recently. The thing is, with some of these, I have one specific song constantly playing when I'm working on one specific art.
Yeah.
Because I associate that art with one specific song, sometimes instrumental, sometimes really a sung song. And that is constantly playing on loop.
Yeah.
And I pretty much work the feeling of the song into the art as well. However, if you would ask me to make a pick right now, like for example, pick a song for a character and such, then I could only do that with Mendertail because I did that with the Mendertail characters before.
Yeah.
If I wanted to do that with the Sun and Moon show characters, I would really need to think about that first because I never gave it a thought. So
that's okay.
But yeah, usually I tend to do that. Yeah. Jen, for example, is indeed a Nightwish song, How's the Heart?
The title is also fitting.
Yeah.
Very fitting.
Thing is that you can say I listen to 75-80% to music that is mostly instrumental. There's just a very few exceptions with that.
Yeah.
If I want to pick a song that is based around the Sun and Moon show for an animatic, though,
yeah,
there would be two songs I would take in consideration. However, for different, completely different scenes. And they're both created by Thomas Bergerson, actually.
Ah, okay.
One is called One Last Day. And the other one would be Memoria. And One Last Day would be an animatic, a hypothetical animatic, of the scene when Moon actually died the first time. So when the old Moon was technically locked inside his head. So not really died, but locked away for a year. Because
Yeah.
that song in its lyrics and in its overall atmosphere would really fit that feeling of loss, of departure, yet also that there is still some hope left in the end. So it's not completely hopeless. So there's always a little bit of foreshadowing to a possible happy ending in that song, despite it really is about departure. It is really about moving on, growing stronger from the loss, and carrying on the legacy of somebody who you had to part ways with in one way or another.
Yeah.
So that would actually be a song where I would have an idea for an animatic. But it's that this is a
feel
rare
like
case.
you would actually try. Like the idea is clear, so you would actually try this.
Yeah, if I would ever get around to draw a storyboard to the song, I would actually do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, that would be a nice start to actually find your flow in making animatics, because well, who knows if with this one you would you would gain experience to try something else, maybe something again with Sun and Moonshot, maybe something for Mendertail. Well, there's many possibilities and stuff. Also, Nuko just hit the corner.
Yeah. Boing, boing.
Oh, she actually hit clear corner. I'm glad I was actually watching to see that. I mean, I know in my own case, yeah. Yeah, you can go on.
There is this idea that I may or may not actually do that or try to do that for the next anniversary of theirs.
Yeah.
But of course, that would be next year.
Yeah.
After all, I always wanted to get back into animations and into animatics. But yeah, as it usually goes, I simply cannot put too much on my plate, also due to real life reasons.
Yeah, of course. I understand.
But there's still a maybe. There is still a possibility.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I would love to see an animatic from you. I mean, I am not guilty of taking my time because I have a whole list of animations I could do, and the schedule helped a little bit because I actually got my butt up to to actually start something, and I have one that's almost done, but it's very rough and it's also very short. So I guess that's a good start, which I guess it's kind of funny because I already made animations. It's not even on this channel, but previously. But I have to say that actually when I made shorts of my previous animations, it kind of made me appreciate it a little bit more, because I had this whole thing in my head that I wanted to redo them. But actually looking at them again and being like, nah, that actually can stay this way. There's no need to keep on redrawing everything. It is still I will make better things, just different animations, different animatics. This can stay this way. This is a start, because again, like when I did the Skaska before with Gaster, well, I didn't actually save that one, unfortunately. But I can do this one better. This one I can actually do, but what I made more currently, that can stay. I think that's fine. They are not perfect, but yeah. So what I'm making like right now, what I don't have finished is actually, yeah, it's short, it's little funny. I really like it. It's based around a Japanese meme. So I actually included the Japanese lyrics.
Nice.
Yeah. I will not spoil anything though.
I'm not expecting you to.
Of course. Yeah, I know, but just saying. What I wanted to say before was, in my case, I mean, there is really one song that I can, how to say, that fits perfectly. Of course, my doctor. Because like when I think of all the songs that I've been trying to like think what song is for any character, then this is my best pick. Like I think the stars align just way too well. I wonder if I ever told you. I think I mentioned this before, like not in the same kind of conversation that we are having around music and stuff. But I did say.
Yeah, maybe once.
Yeah, the song that very well fits my boy, and it's, lo and behold, Lucy from Skillet. Not only the lyrics fit way too well, but it's also John Cooper's voice is how I imagine my Gaster's voice to be like.
Yeah.
Probably because of this one song.
I mean, most likely, yeah.
But with the Skillet's other songs, I mean, yeah, it aligns well for me. So I cannot imagine my boy's voice being any different. And he has a thing for music, so.
I'm like most of the family.
Ish. Well, I guess besides Prim, obviously does this into music. He made this his career and stuff. The sensation of music was what was actually well in the comic case when he appears, which will take a second still. It was the key to get him to actually socialize and open up.
Which was good for them.
Yeah. Since, well, in general, it is a blessing for the poor boy, but a bit of a curse in terms of Gaster still being very involved and still working on the project to help the royal kids. Because it gets in the way, so certain ghosts will not be too happy about that. Yeah. I'm starting to be spoily again. I'm starting to spoilering my own story too much. I mean, on
A
the
little bit?
yeah. On the other hand, you do know more.
Okay, yeah. Cannot deny that.
Mm. But I guess a lot of
Like
these,
it is.
yeah, a lot of these things are like a future stuff. So on the other hand, the whole story itself is not that clear for you anyway. Even when you helped me out with the script and stuff. Don't worry, spoilers aren't an issue for me because I forget everything anyways.
Another warrior in the circle of Lord Forgord.
Lord Forgord. Yes, the forgoring.
Yeah.
On one hand, sometimes can be a blessing, but on the other is a curse.
Oh yes.
Yeah, when you start forgetting things that you should actually remember.
Yeah, that can be an issue.
It kind of makes me think that when I do the references for Refuse Tale, it's probably more for me than for anybody else because it's me who should remember all the details about my characters. Which probably wouldn't be that much of a problem if there wasn't that so many of them. But that's me. Again, I NFP brain when I come up with a character, I can just leave them behind. Who do you think I am? I am a good fictional mama. I think. I think Gaster wouldn't say that. That I'm a good fictional mama.
Maybe I wouldn't word it like that, no.
I mean, if Mender were to meet you, then how would he react? Hey, I created you. What do you think about that?
Nope. I'm out of here. Nope.
Going to the no plant.
La La Land.
La La Land. We hit 11 p.m. so the stream will come to an end very soon. Yeah, just saying, it's slowly that time, and I want everybody to get a good rest before weekend.
I mean, on the other hand, we had a amazingly little disturbances, with the exception of us being slightly delayed with the sounds.
Yeah. Maybe I was a bit harsh because I did cross out the technical difficulties. Because
I mean, there still have been.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't determine what severity those technical difficulties has to be in order to be crossed out on the bingo. So yeah, okay, yeah, we had some. That counts.
Yeah. I mean, it's still justified.
Okay, I mean, art-wise, I will check out the art unfinished, because in general, I mean, I wasn't thinking I will exactly color it and stuff. I was thinking I will at least finish the line art, but to be fair, I yeah, I had big talk no work thing today, because, well, I mean, I had fun talking to all of you, so yeah, that's another me thing. Yeah, I need to focus on what I'm doing in order to do it consistently. But what can I do when I have so much fun talking? And I need this. I need to be more social, even in this way, by talking on stream.
You're just doing great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, considering the streams on Discord and that I did well, do voice calls and all of that before streaming altogether, then I mean, it's not like I came with no experience, but I did have a gap in between all of this, especially from years ago. So I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, my very first stream on YouTube, I mean, I was alone in general, and I think I handled that pretty well. I feel like if I can, then I can talk a lot about anything. Maybe that's also the INFP thing, that when I can come up with something to talk about very fast.
It's definitely part of it, yeah.
I am a bit creative in the field of coming up with topics for talks. Also, that concludes the bingo for today. No bingo, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, but bunch was crossed out. I mean, if I crossed out the middle, so myself, then we would need an Evangelion reference. And that would be all. I mean, we can synthetically make a bingo then. If we will come up with something Evangelion related.
I can successfully say that the halls of Gapf are still filled to a certain degree.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Boing.
Nobody would get these references, but screw it.
Yay, we have bingo. Not natural bingo, yes, it was completely natural.
And sorry, Nicey, being German is not an Evangelion reference.
Oh. I mean, okay, that bit where Asuka first comes to school and greets Shinji by that a bit cracked Guten Morgen, and for some reason Shinji saying that sounded more German than Asuka. And feeling sorry for the VA for that whole the German call when Asuka talks to to her parent, not to her guardians, let's say more, because I don't feel she's that connected to her parent. Simply that whole call.
That whole call, yeah.
That poor Japanese VA.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Japanese, you might not find that hilarious, but yeah, as a German, she did a great job because she had to learn those lines. The voice actress.
Yeah,
but
of course.
You still cannot help but smile.
She tried her best. It was a bit easier, I think, for the English VAs when they did the dub as well.
The thing is, I never heard the English one, so I cannot really tell in regard of that specific scene. However, hypothetically, it should be easier for a Japanese person to learn German than for an English native speaker.
Okay.
Because Japanese, just like German, has this rather guttural, staccato-like pronunciation pattern.
Yeah.
And also the syllables sound relatively alike. Why an English-speaking person, for example, first needs to learn the differences between how the letter A is pronounced in German based on various word and letter combinations.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, okay, I can just say because I've seen some comparison when I just had a lot of Evangelion on my on my main page on YouTube. Then I think English VAs did kind of a good job, I think. I don't remember which one was, because there was two English dubs. One was for Netflix and the other one was a different one. I think that different one did better. If I remember correctly, because I've seen a comparison of when the first episode with Asuka, when she saw the chance for using her Eva and all that, and the second comparison was that call. So that's what I remember, and that English VA did kind of a good job.
Yeah, again, I never saw it, so I cannot really have an opinion about this, but I believe that they did, because, I mean, that is part of the character.
Yeah. Also, funny thing how you said that for a Japanese speaker it would be easier to understand to a degree the German, especially the syllables and stuff. And I've seen some people actually compare Japanese to Russian in a sense, probably for the same reasons.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah. Cannot say exactly because I don't speak Russian, but maybe that Polish has some words that are similar. Then maybe same.
Polish has many yeah, let's call them
Yes.
buzzing or sizzling sounds.
Yes.
Because you drag a lot of G and C and he sounds
Mm-hmm.
in your language. That is a sound pattern that does not really exist, for example, in Japanese to that extent. They do exist, like with the he and the she
Yeah.
and sha, sho, shu, and so on. But that the letter combination, due to the fact that you also have all of these special letters,
Yeah.
um,
We
that is
we had that whole
something.
talk.
Yeah, that is something you need to actively learn to understand.
Yeah.
For example, French is another example. French is a very smooth, very melodic language that drags
Yeah.
a lot on the way the syllables are pronounced, and they also have a lot of these nasal sounding sounds in the words that makes especially the letters at the very end completely silent.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like with every language throughout the entire globe, if you learn how specific letter combinations are pronounced in language, you will know that. But
Yeah.
if you see a language for the very first time, you may have no idea, or you try to somewhat relate that to your own native because this is what you're the most familiar with.
Yeah.
So when it comes to things like, for example, comparing um, Japanese with English or with German or with French or with Polish, Russian,
Mm.
I mean, it doesn't matter really. You will always have things like words and phrases that will sound vaguely familiar.
Mm-hmm.
That will be an example for you to orientate yourself around to start learning. But when it really comes to the actual process of learning,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I too have an accent. I speak
Mm.
English, and I know I have an accent.
Mm-hmm.
And that is something you can only overcome if you practically live in a country for several years and you have no choice but to actively speak, read, and write that language every day.
Mm. Yeah. But I would say even if you have an accent, I don't feel it's that strong. There are some words where I feel like it comes out, but it's not that
Yeah.
much.
Mm.
I cannot say for myself because I don't know. I don't think I hear it that much
Mm.
in my own voice. I guess that's also fine on my end because I know it could be way worse.
Yeah.
There are some words that I will be struggling with if they are a bit more complicated or I just forget how they are pronounced. But I think in general it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, I will say quickly that
Yeah.
actually in September when I'm you know
Mm-hmm.
my neighbors want to hire me to teach their son English.
Oh, I mean, why not?
Mm. Because he's struggling a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And well, technically these neighbors were talking to me, well, neighbors, the mother was
Mm-hmm.
talking about this with me a while ago, but the truth was that, well, they have a lot on their heads and stuff, so
Mm-hmm.
uh, she probably forgot all that. So in general, when we talked about this again, she was like, I completely forgot I have you nearby, you could do this.
uh, yeah, by the way, I live here.
Yeah. I mean, usually if I help my neighbors with anything, that's printing. I'm basically
Mm-hmm.
a printing service.
Yeah.
for my neighbors. So yeah, there wasn't that much talk about talking in English and stuff, but I feel like if English comes up in any conversation, either if it's with neighbors when they need something or with family, it's always like, especially with my mom, she's like that. When she was around and I was in voice calls and stuff, well, yeah, she doesn't really understand everything. She understands a bit, but she doesn't like listen in. And she I guess has no need to do such a thing. I am not hiding anything, but she's like, yeah, amazed the way I speak English.
Yeah, I mean the same with my parents.
Mm.
When my parents went to school, they only had, my father had 1 year of English, as far as
Yeah.
I'm aware. My mom had 3 or 4, I guess, and that's because she also went to a school where they actually needed some English.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and they never trained it. That's the thing. They never read text in English or look up videos or movies or whatever on the internet that are in English, so they are bound to listen to the language actively. And this is actually what trains you. It's that constant contact with a different language that simply isn't your native.
Mm-hmm.
And you will always have words that you need to look up because you either never heard them,
Yeah,
or
simply.
on that moment you can't remember the meaning. I have that all the time. And very, very often, in my case, at least recently, it's either with medical terms or relatively old terms with words that are not used on a regular base because it's really an old word for something.
Yeah, same actually.
So there will always be words that are new to you, no matter how long you speak the language. And the funny thing is, for that word, actually, what was the word?
Yeah, what
Uh,
was actually the word?
and the long story short, I actually spoke to 2 English friends of mine, both living in Britain, about it. If they could tell me the exact meaning of the word, because I've never heard it before, and even they had troubles with that because it was an old term that is not used in modern speech anymore. So
Yeah.
even they from Britain have been at a lost cause with this. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing, and it's the same with native words as well. There are words I've never heard before
Yeah.
because you usually won't use them, and so yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah. Also, we can talk a little bit more, but I can finish the stream now. I see Golem is gone by now, so
Yeah. Okay.
so yeah, it is time. It was a fine stream, even with the tiny difficulties on the way. It was pretty fine. I mean, any stream would be fine when there is no raging storm outside. That's for sure. But yeah. Thank you everybody for being here, for watching. I hope you had fun. Well, I hope you will have a great weekend and then great next week before next stream. Please, I will say this a bit early, but please make sure to like, subscribe, watch other of my videos if you want. Well, there's mostly speed plays, but I hope that's also entertaining. Thank you for the talk in general, because that was a very talkative stream. to the point I didn't get to finish the art, but I guess that's that's normal. I mean,
That's worse.
yeah, the thing for the contest will be finished early, obviously, because I need to announce the contest, and I will have some really nice and cutesy, I guess cutesy art for the next time. Yeah, thank you again for watching, for chattering, for lurking, for just passing by. Everybody's always welcome. Thank you very much for another successful stream. And yeah, please sleep well. Have a nice weekend. Stay safe. That's too, I guess, because of the summer heats. But I hope I'm the only one who's suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, not that much suffering, but yeah. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and bye.
Yeah. Bye, you all. Take care. And thank you for being there. See you next time.
See ya next time. Bye.
Bye bye.